to my channel. This is Rosalina from Let's Plan About It. Today I am going to be working on my January, I don't even know what to call it. It's kind of like a book reading recap of all the books that I read in the month of January. I want to read more this year. This month so far, I have read 5 books, which to me is actually really good. I definitely want to get more into reading, so I figured let's just make this fun and just kind of create like a monthly recap of the books that I read and then just see, you know, the year, how it goes. I haven't really set like a goal for myself because like I said, like just reading 2 books in 1 month is awesome to me. I definitely love reading. I've been doing so much better with it. I do audible books and physical books. Majority of these are audible books, but we'll get into that whenever we go into the decorating. So I'm going to be using Live Love Posh Seasonal Love. January through June. You can use code Rosalina10 and that will save you 10% off of your order. That does exclude from Posh boxes, sets, and bundles. And then I printed these on my Cricut. I just sized them on print to size. The paper is, it's like the Gilmore Girls filler paper from Happy Planner. I have so much filler paper and I need to use them up. So I'm going to be using this filler paper today. So let's go ahead and get started with the plan with me. So I am going to use this set here. I used this set for my currently page. Let me pull that up. This is the same as the January cover page for my planner. I blanked out there, but so this is the currently page and the cover page. So I figured kind of just complete the set with the January reading. I don't know if I'll do this every month, but for the most part, I might just kind of complete it. So I'm gonna do that. So this is the set I'm going to use. I don't know if I'm going to cover this up. I kind of like the vibe. It's very neutral, so I might leave that alone. But I am going to cover that up with one of these florals here. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this floral. And I'm really not the best at describing and like explaining things. So I don't know how much like in depth I will get when it comes to explaining what the books were, but I'm gonna try my best. And since this is not white paper, you can kind of see the offset, but it's okay. Like I said, it's just something fun that I wanted to do. So let's go ahead and put January down. I wanted to use these letters. I just don't know where I want to put them. So these books I kind of want to have like scattered around. So I don't know if I should put January in the middle or January down here and have all the deco up here, or January right here like how I had on my currently page. I think I am going to put January here in the middle. I mean, as much of the middle as I can get it. So I am going to start with, I guess it doesn't really matter, but I'm going to take this like pretty pink color. Because of course we got to make it, you know, decorative and cute. And I figured maybe it'll hold me a little bit more accountable to read if I know I'm like, oh, I gotta decorate, you know, my page at the end of the month. So maybe it'll get me more motivated. I don't know. Oh, let's see. Let's do the in. Then the U. Let's do this U. This is the last A. I used all the letters of A. I feel pretty good about that. Then let's do an R and we'll do a Y. That actually worked out I think I'm speaking to ahead, but I don't think I used that like brownish color Y. Nope, I didn't. So it all worked out. Okay, so let's get January. Okay. And then, so before I put any more deco, I'm going to go ahead and stick some of these books down. The only one I didn't get to reading is this one, In Your Dreams. This is my next book. I will probably start that maybe tonight or tomorrow. Tonight is January 31st. So I will most likely read this tomorrow, so it can be technically considered February. But so I first started off with We Are All Guilty Here by Karen Slaughter. This was a good book. I think I'm going to rate this one, honestly, maybe like a 3.5. Yeah, I think I'm gonna say 3.5. I also made these. I think I'm going to color them in at the end, or maybe I can just go ahead and color it in now. I'm gonna use this like highlighter, the Mr. Pin highlighter. I know typically we do stars like yellow, but I kind of want to like match the theme. So I'm going to do this one at a 3.5. Again, I'm not good at describing things, but this one was about a cop, and she is trying to like find suspects of a abduction and a murder, and it's basically she finds more, you know, things out about her hometown, and yeah, like, you know, things that she wouldn't expect from certain people, and you know, it was good. It was okay. That one was an Audible book. I guess I probably should have written that. I guess I can go ahead and write that just on the top. I mean, not that that's a big deal, but I mean, you know, just to see what I did more of that month. So that was Audible. And then the next book was Frida McFadden, The Intruder. I did like this one a little bit more. This one, I think I'm going to give 4 out of 5. And the only reason why I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 is because it was a little bit more on the slower side when it comes to like the thrilling part. To me, in my opinion, for her, I love her thrillers. I think she does amazing when it comes to kind of throwing you off. I feel like it was just a little bit more predictable, in my opinion. Like, I wasn't too shocked like how I typically am at the end of it. So that's why I'm rating it a 4 out of 5. And it's just basically this lady who she like lives out in a cabin, and this, you know, they're like going through some type of storm or something like that, and there's this little girl who, and she finds her like in her shed, and she finds some things out about her life that's like relatable to her life, and so it's just kind of like they're merged kind of together. And yeah, it was a good book. Like I said, it was just a little bit more predictable than what I'm typically used to for her books. But it was a really good read. Then the next one, this one I definitely rate. Oh, that one was an Audible book. I should probably write that down. Again, you guys, I'm really horrible with explaining things. So yeah, and I mean, I read these like a while ago, like the very beginning of the month, so I'm trying to remember exactly what they are, but maybe I'll just say, oh, this is a good book because of this, we'll see. This one, very good book. This one was an Audible book. I read this one, I read an Audible book. I finished this in like a day and a half. It was so good. Like I needed to do anything and everything that I could to make sure that I can continue to read the book because I wanted to know more. And I loved it so much. The second I was done, I immediately went and got the sequel because that's how good. Oh, actually, this is the wrong one. This is the Perfect Divorce. It was supposed to be the Perfect Marriage that I'm talking about, but I'll just go ahead and leave it like this. But I guess it doesn't matter what order. So I'm actually speaking about the Perfect Marriage, and then I bought the Perfect Divorce. So this is the sequel. This is the first one. And yeah, I read it literally like in a day and a half, and I immediately went onto the Perfect Divorce. The Perfect Divorce, it wasn't as in I feel like this one was more of like a wow than this one, but I think they were both really good. So that's cricket, but that's fine. So the Perfect Marriage, I am definitely rating a 5 because that was such a good book. I kind of wish that I swapped the two. Let's see, will they lift? I know that doesn't matter, but I kind of want to swap them because I feel weird about it. Get this one here. And then we'll get this one here. So again, The Perfect Divorce, it was a good book. The Perfect Marriage was my favorite. So this one, The Perfect Divorce, I think I'm still gonna rate it a 5 because I did like it. And there were just some parts that like actually got you like, oh wow. So basically it's just about a woman who, well, The Perfect Marriage, it's a woman who is defending her husband for a murder trial of his mistress. So that's what this one was about. And then yeah, that's kind of all that I really want to say. I don't want to really like throw it off, but yeah, so basically it starts off with a lawyer. She's like this hot shot lawyer, and she needs to defend her husband. So I mean, you know, power to her, 'cause I don't know if I could do that, but so yeah, so that there's that. And then the sequel, it's like, you know, yeah, definitely recommend those two reads. And then the last one that I read, this one was a physical book, and it is this was by Geneva Rose. This one was Ashley Elston, Anatomy of an Alibi. Such a good book as well. By the time I started it, so I read a few chapters, and then like a couple days went by, I couldn't read. But then once I actually got into the book, I finished it in one whole Sunday. My fiance was watching football, and football does not interest me. So I was sitting there and I was glued to the book. That was a really good book. And it's literally an alibi that is, there is a murder. And everyone, it's I think it's 4 or 5 different point of views, and everyone like has, I guess, a valid reason as to who would have killed this woman's husband. And because that's what this whole point is. And I like at the beginning of the book, like it's basically like this the wife, she basically swapped like not lives, I guess I would say, but she had someone basically act as if she was her, so she can kind of go like off grid for a couple hours. So it seems like it's gonna be her, but then you get other people's, you know, situation with this guy who was murdered, and you're kind of like, wait, could it be them? Could it be her? Could it be him? And then at the end, it's just kind of like, wow, okay, like that wasn't expected. So that one was a really good book. Again, I'm horrible with explaining books, but yeah, these 3 definitely recommend out of, you know, all of them. They were actually really, really good books. And then again, I didn't do this one, but this one will be in February's. So I'm just going to continue to, you know, make this page a little bit more pretty before this page is done. I'm not going to get too decorative with it because I mean, I really can't, you know, but I just wanted to have this page look a little pretty so it could just sit in my planner nicely. And then I will just carry them on throughout the months and see, you know, what I did. I was thinking about having like an actual tracker, like having, you know, like all the books kind of lined up, but I figured this was kind of cool. I think I've seen, is it Love to Plan with Jess? Like I've seen how she's done hers last year, like something like this, and I really liked that. And so I kind of wanted to try to see how I would like it. And then if I kind of change my mind throughout the year, then maybe I'll do something different. But this is kind of how I want to do it for right now. Maybe I could take her. Yeah, let's just get her down here. I definitely want to bring in some more florals, and this page should be good. Let's get this one here. I know it's not like book related, but it's still super cute. Oh, this was a physical, so I'm just gonna write physical on here. I can't find my favorite pen. I think it's out in the kitchen and I don't really want to go over there, so I'm just gonna use my Papermate Flare. That one's a really good one. Let's just get this one here. Then let's get some of these florals. Let's get this one down here. I was thinking of bringing some of the paper, like there's, let's see, like these. Is there washi strips? There is some washi strips. Like this one. I can, whoa. I feel a little rusty. I haven't filmed in like a week. So I feel a little weird. And it's actually very late, so I have to be kind of quiet right now. So I feel like a little rusty. It's been a week. I've had my videos pre-filmed, so I've just kind of been editing. I kind of like that. And it'll fit. I think I'm gonna do that. I like the florals, but I think I'm gonna do this instead. But yeah, so I had all my videos pre-filmed for the week. So all week I've just been really editing and not actually filming. So I feel a little rusty. And it's really late. I wanted to get some filming done earlier, but I've just been so busy. So the only chance I really got was right now. And I'm like, I need to take this chance, this opportunity before I start working on my February setups. That was horrible. But yeah, like I said, it's January 31st, so I need to film like all my February things already. So this is the last of it for January. Okay, I think that's good. There's like a little bit poking out, but I think that should be okay. And then I want to bring in some more of these florals. Maybe, let's see, like that. Okay. I kind of want to move this phone over and stick this here. I was gonna use my Live Love Posh dot grid paper, but I have so much filler paper that I've got, and I'm like, I need to use them up. And I figured that this, like, the color of this page, like, I feel like it goes really well with these stickers. Even though you can see, like, the white offset from the stickers, I don't think it looks too bad. And like I said, this is just kind of like a fun page for me to have in my planner, because I really want to do like more trackers and like all that fun stuff this year. So yeah, not everything has to be so like serious or like a weekly oriented or anything like that. So that's what I'm trying to tell myself, like, just have some fun with this stuff, with these trackers. Let's get that there. I kind of want to bring one more thing of this like polka dot thing. Can I fit this anywhere? I don't know how I feel about that one. Maybe not. Maybe not that one. There's this little bow like that. That's cute. I'll put these little earrings like that. All right. And then I have a little bit room there, but I don't know. Oh, I have this like iPad. I mean, I listen to my books on my phone, but you know, same concept. I think that looks good. Maybe I'll just take a little bit. Ooh, what about this one? A little bit of these like florals and call it good. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I think that's really cute and fun. Okay, so let's get this into the planner and see how I like it. Alrighty, so here it is back in my planner. So I just put it here in the section where I have like all my other trackers and stuff like that. So as the months go by, it'll just be, you know, January, February, March. It'll just all be all together in this section. So I love how it came out, just something super cute and fun and easy, just to, of course, make these extra little pages in my planner and just kind of mesh my two hobbies together, reading and planning and decorative planning. So yes, again, I'm so sorry for my horrible explanation of books. Hopefully I'll get better. But yeah, so that is going to be my video for today, guys. My January monthly recap of books. Have you guys read any of these books? Let me know. Do you have any recommendations by any of these authors or any books similar to this? Please let me know down below. I'm always up for new recommendations of books. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. Hopefully you guys like this spread. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not, but you would like to be, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you can see more of my future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.